Namaste students. Our next topic is physical properties of metals and nonmetals. In this topic, we will discuss about metals and nonmetals on the basis of physical properties. So, let us start. First physical property, physical state. On the basis of physical state, we differentiate between metal and non-metal. So, dear students, metal exists in solid state, except mercury at room temperature. Metal exists in solid state except mercury at room temperature. Room temperature means 25 degree Celsius. That means at 25 degrees Celsius, metal exists in solid state except mercury, and mercury exists in liquid state at room temperature, while nonmetals and above metals. Nonmetals exist in solid, liquid, as well as gaseous state. Example, carbon, phosphorus, sulfur, iodine, etc. exist in solid state. Bromine exists in liquid state, while hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, helium, neon, etc. exist in gaseous state. Dear students, out of 92 naturally occurring elements, occurring elements, 70 are metals and 22 are nonmetals. In 92 naturally occurring elements, 70 are metals and 22 are nonmetals. In 70 metals, naturally occurring metals, these all are exist in solid state except mercury, which is exist in liquid state, while in 22 nonmetals solid state, liquid state and gaseous state nonmetals are only one nonmetal, that is bromine, exists in liquid state, and 10 exist in solid state, and 11 nonmetals are exist in gaseous state. Total 22 naturally occurring nonmetals. So, on the basis of physical state, we conclude that metals exist in solid state except mercury, and nonmetals exist in solid, liquid and gaseous state at room temperature. Second property is melting point. And boiling point. First of all, what is melting point? Melting point. Melting is a process in which solids change into liquid, and that temperature on which solid change into liquid is known as its melting point, while boiling point that temperature on which liquid change into vapor is known as its boiling point. So, dear students, on the basis of melting point and boiling point, we have to differentiate between metal and non-metal. So, in metals, the metals have high melting point and boiling point. Here we use a term generally. Generally, the metals have high melting point and boiling point. This means all metals have no high melting point and boiling point, but most of the metals have high melting point and boiling point. So here we use the term generally. The metals have high melting point, boiling point, except cesium and gallium, because its melt in our body temperature. Body temperature is 37 degree Celsius, 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. So we use the term generally. The metals have high melting point and boiling point except cesium and gallium, because not these melt in body temperature, that is 37 degrees Celsius or 98.6 degree Fahrenheit, our body temperature. While on the basis of melting point and boiling point, non-metals have low melting point and boiling point. Non-metals have also some exceptions. Therefore, we use the term generally. Generally, non-metals have low melting point and boiling point except diamond, etc. So dear student, in next class we discuss other physical properties. So prepare notes and read chapter 3. Thank you.